Yeah.
It's about 6 o'clock, the second night of travel, by the
Yep.
time you guys reach the gates of Vallaki.
Cool.
As you approach, you notice that the guard towers surrounding the walls of the city are much less manned than they were before.
Okay. Are there any guards around as we're walking in?
So as you guys get in, the gate opens, recognizing you guys as people who've been here before.
Yeah.
And when you get inside, the guard numbers going through the city are dwindled. There's a lot less, just that you can tell, going around.
Can I, approach a guard and go, why are there less of you around here? Did something happen?
You haven't heard.
Nope, we've been out of town for a few days.
3 nights ago, 3 vampires attacked Vallaki. They decimated most of the guard.
Wow. Where did they come from, do you know?
We don't know. We believe Strahd sent them.
My condolences.
Do you guys move further into the city?
Yeah, I guess we're heading to the inn, right?
As you're walking,
Yeah.
Esmeralda quietly says to herself, but also to you guys, 3 vampires. How many other people were in your party?
No, they're not vampires. They wouldn't be vampires.
I hope you're right.
Why?
Stay optimistic.
You guys make it to the inn, and you notice that there's less people moving around at night in the streets, and a lot of the houses, this late at night, people are barring their doors and windows. The mood in Vallaki seems to have changed since you guys were last here.
Yeah, that makes sense. No doubt. Am I even on this map? Where the fuck am I? There I am. I'm gonna tell the Esmeralda, Cipher, Katrina. I'm gonna just wait here. Let me go look first.
Esmeralda just ushers Gertruda and says, "Let's follow him."
God damn it. Yeah, I'll go in. And where's Erwin?
The tavern is a lot less full than it has been in the past. There are the 2 Wachter brothers, who, when you enter, immediately begin to pay attention to you two in ways that they did not pay attention before.
I believe
Erwin,
it.
who sees you as you enter, lightens up and says, "Accipiter, Cipher, you're okay."
A little worse for wear, but we're fine.
Esmeralda motions and says, "Is it okay if we have a child in here?"
Only if she's in the kitchen. Get her back there.
Peel the potatoes.
She motions over to you two and says, "Do you guys mind scooting down?"
I understand, because they're tethered.
Erwin is like, "What happened? I honestly feel as though I'm looking at 2 ghosts right now."
What do you think happened? There's obviously something that transpired here that we don't know really much about. What can you tell us?
Well, I can start with your friends. I think it's best if we don't speak here.
Sounds good. Where should we speak?
Let's move into the kitchen.
Come on, child.
As you guys are getting up and moving to the
Oh,
kitchen, you notice that
Yeah.
the two Wachter brothers stand up and begin to leave as you guys move into the back room.
Motherfucker. These guys. Yeah. Cool. I'll just shut the door. And,
Erwin motions to his wife to go handle the stuff outside, and she just moves out to the main room. Well,
Mrs. Irwin.
It broke my heart when they told me, but the three others of your group, Xandra, Tiny, and Genlin, agreed to work with Strahd to overthrow the Burgomeister.
So the three of them, was that coup 3 days ago, by any chance?
No, they left. Tiny convinced me to help them get Irina to Kresik.
Mm-hmm.
Before he left, I pleaded with him to not do it. And they still haven't, as far as I know. But I told them that they were no longer welcome here, for they are in direct... He looks towards Esmeralda, and then towards you guys as being like, is she cool?
Yeah. No, they're. Yes. They're good. They're our confidants. They're our travel companions.
They're vampire hunters. Both of them.
We're in direct contention with the Order.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell from your reactions that you did not know this, so I still consider you two allies.
So what's changed as of that? They've overthrown the Burgomeister, or they're still planning to?
I do not know. I know that 3 nights ago. No, 2 nights ago. I can't even tell. Time is so meaningless right now.
It's almost like you control all of it in your one head.
Yes. There was the vampires that attacked the city and decimated the guards. I hope to God it wasn't them, but I don't know.
Where were they last heading when you saw them?
To Kresik.
With Irina?
Yes, and my grandfather was waiting at the crossroads to bring the wine shipment they needed to enter with her.
The three
Tiny
of
seemed
them?
concerned for her safety.
They didn't take the bones, did they?
The bones from the church?
Yeah.
I do not know. But I know they came back to Vallaki with the skull of a dragon.
Makes sense.
It's currently under the possession of Lady Fiona Wachter.
So they've aligned themselves with the Wachters.
I believe that, yes, she is working with Strahd, and
No.
she wishes to overthrow the Burgomeister, so that
No,
would make
no.
sense.
No, Erwin, that's not the full story. There has to be something more. What else has gone on? They wouldn't.
This is what they told me, Accipiter.
Accipiter's just gonna like lean back against the wall and just kind of like slowly drag down it and sit.
Cipher's gonna look at Esmeralda with almost like I guess we were right. Like, look.
Yeah.
Is it still safe to stay here?
Yes.
Good. We need to
We'll be
take this
heading
little
up
one back
tomorrow.
to Barovia. That's our current goal.
You can stay, the four of you, in your old room.
Thank you.
I think you need to do all you can to ensure that they do not follow through with their plan.
Do you know when it's supposed to take place? Did they have a timeline or?
That I do not know.
We're a day away from Barovia. Can we afford the time to take her there and come back? Hope to stop this.
Esmeralda says, Accipiter, I know you took it as your task, your duty, but if you trust me, I could take her back to Barovia. And maybe if I find Randolph, I can take him with me. I can't think of a better pair to escort somebody through Barovia. Apart from, she motions to you two. And then she pauses and says, no, probably me and Rudolph would be better.
I need to pray on this. If you'll excuse me.
Don't take too long.
He's just going to get up. He's going to go to the church, if he can.
Sure.
Yeah. You guys can finish up, then I'll do my thing. Or I can do my thing, and then you guys can finish up, whatever.
Esmeralda looks at Erwin and says, do you have any wine? It's been about 4 days since I've had a drink.
Oh, so relatable.
And then her and Gertruda move to the bar. Oh, sorry, Cipher, I did not mean to move you.
I am going to.
Accipiter, as you step outside...
Actually, you know what?
Yeah?
Yep. I was going to say, I'll probably tail Accipiter in my shadow from the distance type approach.
Sure.
Just because it's dangerous out there.
As you step outside, you see Rictavio. And he says, Accipiter, I've heard many unfortunate things about your friends. I'm glad to see that you're okay, and still, he motions towards your holy symbol, as trustworthy as ever.
I'm sure there's more to the story with them. It doesn't make sense. I don't want to believe it.
You know, that's the great thing about a paladin. Your biggest strength and weakness is one of the same. He leans forward and smiles and says, faith. And then he moves to go inside.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just, I'll mosey my way to the church.
As he enters, Cipher, as you are beginning to make your way out, Rictavio pauses and says, Esmeralda?
Ooh. You want to stay for that?
I like stumble past him awkwardly, ruining the reuniting mood, and like, pardon me, sorry, gotta get going.
And then he moves in towards the bar. All right, Accipiter, you get to the church, and it is as you remember.
Is the abbot there? Father? Abbot?
Yeah, the father is there.
Fuck is he?
The priest?
The father. The priest, yes.
Father Lucian
the
Petrovich. As well as there are the two children that you guys rescued at the bone grinder.
Yeah.
And the two other kids that work there.
I'm going to, as I go there, I'm going to be like, Father, man, I have a word. I must have a word.
Of course. I haven't seen you in some time. I figured you would stop by when the others took Irina.
Did they take the bones?
No, of course not. I would never let them. I don't know why they would anyway.
Well, the bones. Father, I've heard terrible rumors. I think you need to take your flock and get out of town for a few days. Take the bones.
There's nowhere safe for us to go, my son. The St. Andrew's Church is the safest place to be. The 3 nights ago, when the vampires attacked the city, large flocks of the people came in here. The bones protect us.
Don't think. Will they protect you from a changing of the guard?
Would you run from your holy house, Accipiter? If they wish to rip me from here, I will do all I can to ensure that this place stays sacred to the last breath I can muster. I have faith in the protection this place provides.
Yes. Mine has been tested, and I find it wanting lately. Father, how how would you prioritize? I'm afraid I've made an ill choice, putting the needs of one over the needs of many.
Are you only saying this with the resolutions in sight?
I don't. I I don't think I can complete my charge. I think a higher calling has come. Perhaps as a part of me not being flexible. I do not regret what I have done. I only fear the consequences. I've lost some friends to a great evil power, and it seems they now work against what we had set out to do. I'm sure it's no secret that my friends and I were here to destroy Strahd, or foolish enough to think we could, and now they've made a deal with him. They're working with him,
My God.
and I'm not sure what to think. There must be more to the story, but they have a plan here for Vallaki. I'm not sure how long it'll take. I want to make sure you're safe, the bones are safe, Perhaps if I can get Irina back, she'll be safe. How long ago did they leave for Kresik?
A day and a half ago.
It's about a day's journey, right? Out of game?
Yes, a day would get you there by nightfall.
I'm too late. Okay. Accipiter's just gonna go to one of the pews and just sit there and pray for a bit.
Take as long as you need, Accipiter. And with that, we're going to end it for YouTube.
But